Welcome to part 3 of assignment 132, The Key. Here we go. I'm starting on number 12. Let's see, the last two problems. A repair charges $70 per hour with a 2-hour minimum charge. Write an equation for the cost of a repair Y where the time is more than 2 hours. Now, this is a little bit interesting. If it's $70 per hour, so the first hour costs $70, you'd think, but it doesn't in this case because the first hour costs $140 because they have a 2-hour minimum charge. So that doesn't really work out that way. So $70 times each hour, but it says more than 2 hours. So really the equation is simply y equals 70x with no y-intercept because it's going to be $140 regardless. Now, if we were really going to be good about this, we don't usually teach this in Algebra 2 this year, but since it came up and I didn't think about it this way, the charge is $140 if x is less than or equal to 2, and 70x if x is greater than 2. That's really the proper way of doing this problem. It's a piecewise function, which we don't usually teach anymore, but I thought that it would make sense for this one. But if you put y equals 70x, that'll be the right answer. I was trying for something else. I was looking for something with a horizontal shift, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to, and I made up the problem. But anyway, give us time to talk about piecewise functions instead. So, by the way, if you were graphing a piecewise function like that, it would look like this. You'd have a flat fee for the first 2 hours, and then it'd be going up by $70 an hour. You could get a function like that. It just has like two different pieces to it. All right, in the last problem here, in the savings account below, write the meaning of each in words. So for instance, on this problem, for every 2 weeks, it goes up $100 or up $100 in savings. So you'd say something like for every 2 weeks, or I'll say for every week, there is $50 more savings. Because obviously in 2 weeks, if it's $100, it's $50 every week. So that's our slope because that's the rate that things are changing. So that's A. B is the y-intercept. The y-intercept looks like it right over here. So I think that the y-intercept of $100 is the amount we started the savings account with. We started, so that was what we started the account with, $100, and then it went up $50 a piece every time there. Okay, and the last one is number 14, which is down here, but it's really part of the same problem. Write an equation for the savings account above. There's two obvious choices. One would be y equals 50x plus 100, since we have a y-intercept. If you don't like that one, you can say y equals 50 times x minus 4 plus 300 in slope-intercept form. You could do that because we got a point at 300, showing how much we have at week 4. So I hope that was just slightly helpful, and that